I'm now outside the barbecue area. And I will be out there in a second.
Right, I'm outside. We're all good. I can't see the chat just yet.
Have you switched cameras?
Yeah. He's got an ad. But we can't see the chat. Get that off. First things first. I need to get this lamp in. So, nice and back from the other side. Now, we're going to finish this off. We're going to do get some small potatoes in here. I have absolutely no idea if you can hear me and stuff. I'll make it with Josh.
Sound seems to be working.
Everyone hear me okay? I think it's only best to hear actually when I hit everyone.
No, there's some people, you've got 4 viewers.
Get a few potatoes in.
I'm going to wait for the water.
Hey, your pals, you see Stella? Yeah, Stella's here. So when it is, it's on back in here. I should put my phone on mute, that's going to be annoying.
What's your phone in there?
My phone's the camera at the minute, I'll get it.
Oh, yeah. Your phone.
I'm trying my hands camera. You can't have barbecue without having a bit. It's like the law, isn't it? Right, that's just not the notifications. I actually need 2 spoons, but. I'll talk to you what we're doing. I'll put it here so you can see it better. Some spoons, we'll get some curry from that. It's classic cola. There we go. A greedy lamb stew. Basically, it's cooked like the glass in grease. Used to see it. You used to see a lamb or so. And then you used to put all the traditional herbs, spices on it, whatnot. And then you used to cook it in an underground fire pit or bury them so that the smells didn't get out. So no one found it and it didn't get caught. Yeah. So that's where the lamb Kelftico comes in. It's a spice with, we've got lemon juice, olive oil, salt, pepper, oregano. We did put, I've got it all written outside, so once twist my camera inside, put this back on the stove. Let's go for 2. Why not? So on the menu we've got Kelftico. We've got giant barbecue beef sandwich, which is going to actually be the first thing that I'm actually going to let all be cooked because I'm starting.
Yes.
And I wouldn't take it as long whilst this lamb's cooking. But I guess lamb's going to take a little while to finish off. I've got the barbecue sitting at just around 350 Fahrenheit at the minute. Right. It's centigrade. What's that centigrade? 75 is 110. So, I don't know. But the dog can't have that.
160, 70, and
so, yeah. We'll just throw it in. So I've smoked this lamb 6 hours already. Yesterday. And that's why I went in the back this cooled down. Yeah, the backpack cooled down.
that's what I felt like when I was trying to make the bar.
Finished off now on this barbecue. 2 cloves of garlic in.
Do you want to put the sign down?
Okay, it's a little bit blowy.
We should have made a wall on the barbecue area.
That's still right. I'm going to have a bit tall upright smoke with it eventually. It'll be cool when I get it here. But it's not yet here. So because it's not here yet. Oh, stuff going away. But we'll go through. I've got a pre-recorded video of all the prep I did yesterday and the smoker yesterday. So I'm going to play that once this is in and once the chicken's in. Oh, go grab the bottle of white wine, because that's a wet one, so. Oh, it is.
I said I did tell you I put it in the drinks rack. That's what it's for.
Healthy metal white wine.
Oh, what wine?
No, it's about a quarter of a bottle. There wasn't the whole bottle in there. Just down there. Very close. So, ram's in. We're going to get a bit of greasy paper. Pour that through it. Put that in. Right in there. So if I on the barbecue, I don't know if you can see it or not from there. All the coals are just on this one side here. So we've got coals going around the edge there. So I can put this in and keep it off the heat a little bit.
And have everything else to cook on the other side.
And then we'll just do that with the chicken. So this will smoke for like 2 hours. So the jerk spice on it. A few bird's eye chilies popped in for good measure.
Yeah, Barney.
So that's been back. I've back that and cooled it yesterday. Well, just to make things a bit easier and a bit quicker for the stream. Otherwise,
We'll be here for hours.
we'd wait a long time. So I'm going to take the back around now. And we'll just split it out. The dog's here like, what's going on? That smells good.
You can see the pepper. I'll grab it. Pepper.
And we can roll.
Good luck.
It was cut a little bit better on time. That's a bit of what again, this is not going directly on the heat.
This is going slightly off of
It's
it.
going off the heat here.
Oh, it's a nice sizzle.
It's got over sizzle. I'm going to cut that. Get that on there. Chicken's on, and we'll come on to it. So go in, we'll go through the video. I'm sitting and watch this for me in a minute once we're inside.
I need to take that.
Sip of beer, obviously.
The wash nice as well.
So we'll go in and go through the video, and then I'm going to start making the salsa, the ribs, all that sort of stuff. So we're going to have a pico de gallo sort of salsa, and some roasted corn. We've got a lime crema, which is going to be with the chicken, because the chicken, once it's finished, I'm going to cut it all up, put it in a wrap with salsa, some baby gem lettuce, some lime crema, and then the ribs we're going to caramelise onions, all on a giant sandwich, and then a little bit of baby gem lettuce as well, just a bit crunch. So let's get inside, let's go through what I did yesterday. Damn, it's cold out there. It's a little bit nippy. I don't know why I decided to do outdoor barbecue food in this weather. I must have been crazy. But I still did it. But I do love me barbecue. So it's hot here. Whereabouts are you? It's bloody freezing here. Like 75 Fahrenheit. See, what's 75 Fahrenheit? So it's probably what, 20 degrees centigrade. I'm going to roll a cigarette as well, because before we start talking about all this, just in case anyone, I'm just giving people time to come in, but I'm saying that I have given people plenty of time. Yeah, it's about in centigrade here today. It's about 5 degrees centigrade, so that's below zero, isn't it? Fahrenheit, I think. No, it's above zero Fahrenheit. What am I on about? It is. It's probably 20. I'm gonna have to Google this. You looking forward it? Ah, okay, nice. You probably have told me this before, because I probably have asked before, but my memory is garbage.
So right now he's just staring at me, making a cigarette, whilst I'm looking at some chicken and lamb. So, this is the chicken, lamb and ribs. This is my meat that was yesterday. I've prepared yesterday. You got sorted, so we'll play through. There's no audio on it because I just thought the audio was all over the place. So we'll just talk through what I was doing. So the first thing I did was brined me chicken. So it makes it holds up a bit better on the barbecue if you brine first. I just did a dead simple brine, salt, sugar, water. I did a 3 litres of brine. So I did
2 chickens.
3 litres water, 100 grams salt, 100 grams brown sugar, and then I threw in a little bit of thyme, a little bit of rosemary, and here lurking in the background. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. A little bit of thyme, a little bit of rosemary, a little bit of garlic just in the brine, just for a bit of extra flavour. You'll see in a minute. So I did 2 chickens because I knew when I was cooking them yesterday I wouldn't be able to resist.
So you made one to eat yesterday.
So I ate one yesterday, obviously, because well, it had to be done. Just Google for me what's 5 degrees centigrade in Fahrenheit. So there's the chicken.
What's 5 degrees
in the brine? And I left that sitting in there for
5 degrees Celsius is 41 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay, it's 41 degrees Fahrenheit here today. Your pal Steve. I just call you Steve. I don't know. Keep reading your whole name. So yeah, it's cold, but it's the wind. It's really windy today as well. So the chicken, I left that in the brine for around 6 hours. But you can't leave it overnight. But I wouldn't leave it more than 20, because otherwise you get too much salt on the chicken, and the chicken will be really salty. Next up was my marinade for my lamb. So for the Kelftico lamb, I did garlic, oregano, salt, pepper, lemon juice, touch of mustard, and some thyme. Now you don't have to have thyme. Thyme's extra. It's just because it's one of my favourite herbs.
I'll go wrong with
that and coriander. Don't know. Absolutely love it. Here's me, badly cutting the garlic. I could skip through a tiny bit. Let's go a little bit faster. Just like this. Bang. So, I did try and edit this video today because I got home late last night by the time I finished cooking it all. It's about 12:30 by the time all the videos had uploaded off my phone onto the computer, and I was knackered, so I thought I'll do it this morning, but I was kind of in a little bit of a rush, so it was rushed a little this morning. But it's all good. So I just combined all the ingredients in a bowl. I got my garlic. The camera angle isn't great.
It was the best we could do.
But let's see, olive oil, oregano, a few sprigs of thyme. Literally just straight off the stalk. Didn't put the big sprigs in. And then we had 1 lemon juice, so 1 whole lemon. Juice that. Mix it all together. You get a close up of my watch. Get up, yeah, I dropped a pip in. But combine all the ingredients. Let's flick on through. In with my salt, in with my pepper, and then the fun bit. Once you've mixed it all up, it's basically just cover your lamb. I use lamb shoulder. You can do this with a lamb leg, lamb shanks, anything like that. I did lamb shoulder because I like it. It's a bit more fatty. I think it smokes better because once the fats all break down, all that fat makes for a juicy, tender piece of meat. Same with shanks. Legs nice, but you'd want to do that more on a higher heat if you were to do it in the barbecue. Roast it high. I mean, you can still cook it slow, I suppose, but it is leaner, so it's easier to dry out, I think. But again, that's preference. So we got, once that's all rubbed in, onto the ribs. I take the membrane off. You don't have to take the membrane, but if you I find this, yeah, all the spices and that, so the little incision just on the bone, on the top corner, a nice sharp knife, and we just pat them dry, just so it's easier to grip hold of them. Otherwise, it just slips out your hand and makes it easier to get off in one go. And you start just pull back the fine membrane. This is the back side of the underneath of the baby back ribs. You'll see more once the bones are revealed. It is a bit fiddly at first, but once you get a grip of it, you'll see how easy it comes off. Once you get it, and you just give it one swift pull, and that horrible flappy bit of membrane, which is like, it makes them slightly tougher. And same again. These have been trimmed down. You can do this. You can use spare. It's the same as spare ribs, any ribs, but I find just taking that membrane off just cooks better, and it's more tender. Doesn't shrivel up. You don't have that. Gets rid of that extra horrible. I just don't like it. And the flavour gets into the ribs more than as well. So I've done my barbecue spice mix for these. So I'd already pre-made it because I make my barbecue spices, and because I've got big massive batches, big tubs of the stuff. So I didn't write quantities down, I'm afraid, but I shall try and work them out. But it's your own balance, you can play about with it, or you can buy your own ready mixed barbecue spice rubs. There's loads out there. All preference. Mine's a mix of smoked paprika, touch of cumin, white pepper, onion powder, and I use sea salt, a teeny bit of cayenne, just for a tiny bit of heat. Thyme, again, because I put thyme in everything. I absolutely love thyme. A little bit of ground fennel seed, and then some dark brown sugar. That's all that's in my spice mix. I put a dollop of English mustard on the ribs. You can use any mustard, or you don't have to, or you can just use olive oil if you're not keen on the mustard. It helps bind the spices to it more, and it gives it a bit of extra depth, but you don't have to. You could just rub it down with a touch of olive oil or anything you want, just to help the spices stick to the ribs. Anyone in chat, a barbecue fan, to cook a lot of barbecue, anything like that, let us know. Well, let us know what your favourite foods are, someone you'd like me to cook next time as well. So I'm just pressing it down, making sure the ribs, all them spices are pushed nice into the ribs, nice and compact, all good. You're loving it so far. Yeah, I've put a bit of work into it. Like it was a bit, because I've had to do it over a couple of days. It was difficult. I weren't sure how. Last time we cooked chicken, I was just cooking in the kitchen. I just prepped it all, cooked it, and it was there in the kitchen done. Because I've done smoked food and stuff, it was a little bit more awkward. And I've had to do it in 2 different locations, so I had to do sort of a little bit of pre-recording. But it's come on. When I get me upright, me vertical smoker in my back garden, I smoked a fish dip a couple of days ago. Prep it and smoke it. Nice. What sort of smoker have you got? I've got me giant offset, and I've got a vertical one which was
You'll see it in a bit.
Bits that were recovered from an old smoker.
You'll see the smoker in a little bit.
You will see the smoker soon. So I was wrapped these up ready just for the next day. I marinated these again. These were marinated for probably about 6 hours. I would preferably probably better overnight is better really again. But oh yeah, here we are. I'm back at my mum's now. Look at the dog. Let me pause. Look, the dog, as soon as I got the chicken out, the dog's like, oh, there's food here. So this is my mum's dog, Lottie, or the Canny Corso. As soon as if Beth's in the chat, Beth will spot her straight away. It's like, ooh, look, as soon as the food comes out, there's the chicken. Do a little dance. So obviously, there you go. You can see I did 2 just because.
That was you taking it out of the brine.
Yes, coming out the brine. So I just patted it dry. You don't have to brine your chicken either before you barbecue it. Again, that's preference. I just a little close up of me. That's me cameraman in the background. So these, and then so for the chicken, I've done me jerk spice seasoning, just to mix it up rather than just the different flavours rather than everything being barbecue. Although it's all cooked in the barbecue, I do like playing about, changing things up. So for my jerk seasoning, I've used salt, sugar, black pepper, chili powder, touch of cinnamon, touch of nutmeg, some oregano, and some allspice. Chicken, yes, Mike, chicken. Beth, cutie. That's me in it, not the dog. Oh, these are me fancy probes again.
He's actually talking about the chicken.
He's talking about the chicken. Cute chicken. Thanks, Beth. Sorry at the back. So, ooh, cameraman, where are you going, cameraman? Is this before or after you twisted your ankle?
We were going outside.
This is before. Yeah, so the cameraman had. I'm doing alright, Mike. The cameraman had a minor accident yesterday.
Fell down the stairs.
He fell down the stairs whilst we were recording this, so halfway through. There's a little bit of a feast. I'm starving though, so it's alright. We've got beer and barbecue. So here's my big smoker.
Well, there's one half of it.
One half of it. In fact, I could get you a picture up of it in a minute. Let me keep this playing. So next up was the ribs. Yeah, of course I've lit the barbecue, Mike. I've got to have a beer. I've lit the barbecue.
Well, actually, yeah, I lit the barbecue.
Well, Josh lit the barbecue, but I've got food in the barbecue, so I had to open a beer as I put food in. It's like the law. So that's me ribs and me lamb ready to go in. Yeah, standard, definitely standard. It has to be done. So again, they were marinated all for about 6 hours. You see, different kitchen.
This is after my ankle accident.
Is this after your ankle accident or before? I think no.
After.
Is this before?
It's after.
Is it after?
You put the chicken in.
Oh yeah, I put the chicken in and then Josh fell down the stairs. So the cameraman was a bit all over the place because he was struggling to stand up because he's done his ankle in quite bad. He's twisted it. No, he hasn't picked it up yet. It's still here. Well, see how he gets on with mine. If not, he might be better off buying yours off you, Mike, because yours is your 380X is the next step up from my 280 in it, but it should be fine for Destiny. I played Destiny on it for years. Well, not years, because I didn't play Destiny on the PC that much, but you know what I mean.
So I nearly fall over Lottie. I nearly tripped over the dog at that point.
Yeah, so here we go, out to the smoker again. It got dark early as well, so hence all I had to make do with some lights outside. So in with me lamb. I've got all my fancy probes, but I've got the Ink Bird, which is a 6 probe system, so he's on his way. Okay. Oh, in with the ribs. I had to trace all my wires. I've got 6. There's me fire. I had to record the fire. It's sort of mesmerising. Something mesmerising about fire. So here's the chicken when it came out last night. So that had been smoked about maybe 2.5 hours. I'm also gonna just quickly drag this over to my other screen. Sorry. Oh, about 2.5 hours. I smoked that for, and then, as you'll see, I just backpacked them down in my little backpacker because I wanted to keep all the flavour in for today and cool them down as quick as possible. So the best way for me to do that, because I don't have blast chillers or nothing, was cold running water, lots of ice. Because they're sealed, water doesn't get in and nothing else. All the flavour is still sealed in there as well. Right, I'm trying to get some photos of the smoke up as well. I should have done this earlier, really, but.
Some chicken.
Oh, that's the lamb. Sorry, that's my lamb. So this is the lamb when the lamb came out again. The lamb. How long did we cook the lamb for? About 4 or 5 hours. I can't remember.
A little bit longer than the chicken.
I think it was about 4 or 5 hours we smoked the lamb for. So, and that came out. Now that's in the smoker already, as you would well seen earlier on. That's stuff again, same as before. Just vac packed it down, cooled it down in an ice bath because it was the best way.
No, that picture's different. That picture that you've got up there is before we put the shelf on it.
I know, yeah. Here we go. Let's skip forward a little bit. I did try and cut all the some of this out, but yes, that's the lamb back pass. This is the ribs now. The ribs I did a different way. So the ribs I smoked them for 2 hours, just as they were, not covered with the spices. Then I've tucked them back out the smoker now, and I'm going to add a load of demerara sugar and some butter, because well, sugar and butter makes everything better, doesn't it?
That's a little bit of sweetness. So
on with the sugar, and then I'm going to add. So this is like what you call the competition method, or the 2-2-1, or if it was spare ribs you do 3-2-1. So for baby back you do 2-2-1. This is 2 hours uncovered, 2 hours wrapped, and then the last hour would be when you finish them off and glaze them. But that's what I'm doing on the barbecue, on the direct heat with me glaze and stuff like that. So we'll be doing that on stream, finishing them off here. So for these, I just got them wrapped up. Loads of butter, loads of sugar, and pop them back in. And they were in there for about about an hour 45, because I wanted to account for the fact that time they cooled down as well, and the time I heat them back up. So
I don't know how you didn't burn your hands. You just grabbing stuff.
yeah, this is what Josh doesn't understand, because I'm a chef at it. So they were in there for 2 hours, so they were hot. But I just take out. You should use tongs really, but I've got asbestos hands.
Oh,
it's not.
Bob's here.
He's here for the Christmas card.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to pop it in a bag, Josh.
Hold on.
I'm
just getting a bag.
And then I'll let this plate and you'll see.
The plastic bag.
Yeah. No.
What do you want me to do here?
Alright, and then that was it. That's the ribs. Once they came out after another hour 45. And then and then backpack them down, seal them down again. Right, we are back. So here's the ribs. Again, backpack them down. Here is the beast. It's what we were using last night. I'll flip through. It's got a shelf here now. It's just the photos were taken before I added the shelf. So it's got a little, that's got a steel shelf on there now. It has got a little direct grill on there as well. That you use, so shelf, warm and covered. So that's a warming chamber, that's just for keeping things warm. And it's the main cooking chamber. That's my firebox. I'll flick through. Oh, this is me at one of my festivals. Okay. There's some chicken. Right, we're gonna go back outside.
It's cold to put me out on. Down. I don't see the chat. On the phone, I've just put the phone. So I've got the chat on the phone. Hopefully the audio is still alright now, mate. We'll wait till see. So that's it. I'm going to turn it up just a touch. I say turn it up, it's not like... Chicken's coming up. Chicken right now. Get that around for a minute. Again, that's just... I use that. So I've got something to warm up, basically. I'm going to spin that one around. Put it on the heat for a little bit. Just get a bit more heat through that fire. You can't hear me properly. Let me leave it in until I'm very quiet. should be better now. And broken up. Oh, what? It might be the noise suppression thing. I'm just going to check the order. So, look at these ribs on. Or should I get salsa maybe first? Good salsa.
Yeah.
What?
It's like cutting out a few seconds.
It might be because of the noise suppression thing on. Maybe that's something to do with it.
You have to turn it off and you off.
Oh yeah. Is it breaking up loads?
Stop speaking.
Is it breaking up loads? It's got that. It must be the noise suppression. Let me see if I can turn that off. Hang on. If I set them, I can't do. I have to stop it for a second.
Yeah.
Let me just stop it for a second.
Jump into your office area and start it again.
Right, hang on.
Stop when you're ready. You ready? Okay. Give me a... It's not stopped.
Right, here we go.
It's not stopped. What? Yeah. Yeah. It was.
Hopefully that's a bit better now then. I can't see the chat because Josh is up.
Stop doing that, so chill out a little bit.
Little simple sauce. Red onions. Finely sliced. Well, finely diced even. Put them in the house, Josh. But then you might be back. Oh, never mind. Dogs go confused. He's like, why are you outside? You're not playing with me. So, just barely small. Onion. Josh, quick, you've got so down to the chat. Small diced red onion.
I can smell. It's like,
Going in.
it smells a lot. It smells nice.
Get some more air in there. Did you find a little barbecue thing?
What barbecue thing?
Little fire chili stuff.
No.
So, red onion. A couple of cherry tomatoes. Oh, the camera's stopped. Yes, first, may as well. Some burgers in it. Oh, again, it's not bad.
Yeah, a minute, because it's delayed on here.
Let's just see what's back on them.
I'm waiting. It's not. Yeah, just it's stopping and starting.
I think it's the Wi-Fi. Why? Because the camera's connected by the Wi-Fi. So I mean, we can just keep the phone away so we can't take the chat.
I'm speaking in the chat, so you have to. I'm just waiting to check the camera.
Is it on?
It's on, but it's being red and laggy.
Open it today,
I'll go.
Might get a better Wi-Fi signal too. I see the I'm not seeing it. I'm the cameraman. Keeps holding it off. I can just use normal tomatoes, so I'm just using cherry tomatoes just because that's what I bought like loads of them, so I prefer to normal tomatoes. 9 temperatures. Cooking away nicely. I don't even know if it's hair meat at the minute or anything. I'm not sure. When Josh comes back out, I will find out. Oh, no, I can hear him at the door, but he comes back out. So, bubbling away there nicely. Lovely job there. How are we looking? Yeah. Pop back in time and see what the settings are doing. Right. That should be a little bit better now. So, I've got diced onion and I'm just chopping up some cherry tomatoes. So, just for a little salsa, it's going to go with the chicken, jerk chicken, which I'm going to put in a wrap. Just like a little pico de gallo, kind of with coriander, lime, salt, pepper, some cherry tomato, red onion. You can add peppers to it and stuff as well if you wanted to. I'm gonna add a teeny bit of red pepper. But I prefer normally I'd add yellow, but I haven't got yellow pepper. Just give it a bit more colour, variation rather than just be all red. That's all. Oh, preference.
Let's chat.
Thank you. You like the hat? Thank you. I forgot I had the hat on. It is cold though. You know, I might mix it up every now and then.
For God's sake!
You have to push it in, but if you let go, like, because it doesn't always stay on charge. Let's see how that goes. Let's see. How are you feeling today, Carl? Are you hanging? What? You were drinking last night, weren't you? Right, just.
My ears are freezing.
It is cold out today. Let's do half a pepper. I'm not doing a full one. Give me salsa.
Salsa.
Temperature last night. So it's holding stable at 300 Fahrenheit. I think it's 300 Fahrenheit. I think it's around 125 degrees, roughly. There or thereabouts.
I put all the meats and stuff in, yeah.
I don't know why I got that chunky. I wanted it small. I'll put that in something else.
It is what it is.
I wasn't paying attention. Right, small dice. Don't want to be with the big white bit of white. Get rid of that. Again, not everyone will put peppers in. Oh, I need to stand next to it, I keep forgetting. I keep getting my back in the way. Right, so we've got tomato, red onion, and some diced red pepper. Gonna get some coriander in there. A good angle, this is actually a little bit more down. Like that. That might be better. We'll see. We'll see in a second if this angle is better. Let's have a look.
Yeah,
That's better, isn't it?
it looks better.
Yeah. Just I have to do this now if I want to talk to you. But it's all good. Right, what are we doing? Where's my coriander gone? I've lost it. I've literally just had it in my hand. Okay, I got it. It's good bunch of coriander because I love coriander.
Your sort of kind.
Coriander and thyme are probably my two favourite.
So do you need limes?
I have limes. I have limes. I have limes. They've got a whole net of limes. So I didn't think about the weather being an issue.
Jump to get my gloves. Yeah, soft gloves.
That seems like a lot of coriander, but it's okay because
You like coriander?
I like coriander.
As you've mentioned a few times this stream.
Did I mention I like coriander? Just checking. No. I'm going to juice of 2 limes. Because why not? In the freezing.
They have put in the fridge. Don't you look like a bowl of warm water that you can stick your hands in?
I can warm my hands up every now and then.
Yeah. Bring out a cup of.
Mike loves coriander too. Woo! I just seen you woohoo. Right, in with the lime. There you go there, Josh. Why don't you stick a jump on underneath your coat? That make more sense. You're fine, I just heard you shivering. He said, I'm fine, it's okay. I literally heard him shivering. So we've got coriander, lime, red onion, tomatoes, peppers, touch of black pepper. That grinder is awful. Some salt.
The salt one's okay.
The salt's good. And then I'm going to wash my hands and grab a spoon. Say hello.
Got this keeps it high. Stealing the show, aren't you, Barney?
Hey down. The dog is so confused. Oh, no.
I'm getting it now. He can't pick up his fish being really noisy.
This is just mix it all together and then we'll put it to one side. That's it, done. A simple salsa, pico de gallo, whatever you want to call it.
Gonna chew it while
Put pico de gallo because salsa's more runny. You have like tomato puree and you blitz it up a little bit and stuff like that. This is all just dead fresh. So good. Whoa. Right, next. We've got. Let's move on. How do you get them goes floating? Times are helium. I think it's ribs time. I'm hungry, but we need some caramelised onions. So if Josh goes and gets my little pan for me at the kitchen.
What, the grey one?
Yes.
Yeah, have a ready.
We'll slice a few onions. Oh.
There you go.
Get that in the barbecue. Let's get it in here and let's get it hot.
Where are the, oh yeah, the ribs are. How, is that pan not hot?
Hey?
The thing's been in the barbecue for ages and you just grab it, have it?
Oh yeah. Tell the chicken over whilst we're at it as well. Let's see that. So the chicken, the lamb. The lamb and the potatoes smell awesome. The don't say so myself. Johnny P face there. Right, so onions, got some caramelised onions. So just finely sliced a few onions up. How many? Just like that's one onion. I like one and a half. Just the ribs won't be like the rib sandwich will be done soon, mate. Get your ass around. Social distance outside, so it's alright. Pretty sure you're still allowed to meet people outside for exercising and walks, so you're exercising, you're right to have some food. Right, touch of olive oil in your pan on the barbecue. Not quite hot enough yet. Move some of these colours inside a little bit. Trying to move the colours a lot inside. The tongs don't really fit through the gaps. So for smoke wise, yesterday when I smoked the chicken, lamb and ribs, I used a mixture of apple and plum wood.
You think? There's apple and plum, not apple and pear, wasn't it?
That was a little bit weird. I've got my face fingers when he's look. I've been doing this for a while. I'm alright. I can chop well, and I can be looking at you and chopping. It's fine. So open it for you, please. It's not open as there. There's a lamp and this one's just taking a while. But they're all good. Chicken's looking nice. I might make. I've still got a little of chilies here. What's chilies? I've got
Bubbling a little bit.
Cheers! Ah. Oh yeah, it is pretty cold, like. Someone decided to do a cooking stream outdoors in the fucking middle of winter when it's fucking freezing. Right, ribs.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
You know, up here.
My favourite bit.
They're smoked. Obviously, if you missed the bit sweet earlier, you'll see where I've smoked them. Wrapped them up in loads of butter and sugar.
You got fun there in tin
Now,
foil.
I can't find the tin foil, the butter's up, but obviously, it's that cold, the butter's still, you probably would have had it on the side here.
The butter's gone solid
The
again.
butter's gone solid. It's that cold. So get these opened up. Let's not open that one first, Josh.
Christ.
There we go, these. Look at these. Right, just make my hands dead quick. Yeah, probably. He's going to go absolutely bonkers in the garden with Barney, isn't he?
What? Who?
Mike. That's not Paddy.
Oh. Is that okay for tin foil?
Yeah,
Yeah.
look at them. These are going to be awesome.
Oh, I got a bit of momentum there. Oh. Yeah.
My assistant has just unwrapping the others.
Oh, there's some.
Get better at real life. What's wrong with I'm perfectly good at real life.
Put this in the bed.
Oh, Rocket League. Never mind. I was like, real life? What you know?
Put this in the bed.
I know, it's a click. I wasn't thinking games, I'm thinking cooking. Oh, yeah, put it in the bed. And maybe I need to get better at both. Right, onions. Oh, cooking away. Oh, fucking hell. Get the lid shut on that again for a minute.
You don't need to put the ribs in.
Well, ribs are going to go in momentarily. So for the rib sandwich, so for the glaze, I haven't made my own barbecue glaze today because I always make. Oh my god, my hands are too cold. I can't open it. I normally make my own.
Oh my god.
Well, I always make loads and I end up with those too much. So I bought my favourite barbecue sauce. It's off the shelf barbecue sauce.
Reinforced people there.
There's a bit of free advertising for them. Sweet Baby Ray's honey barbecue.
Sponsor if you want.
Awesome. Feel free to sponsor me. Right, we need bread and ribs.
Do you need a bread knife? Or another chopping board? Small one.
Bring a bread knife out.
Small chopping board.
Small chopping board, yeah.
Do you not want to bring out one that you've not opened
Oh
yet?
yeah, bring that one. Right, why not? Other barbecue sauces are available, of course. I'm just gonna. Just start them off in the pan.
Yeah, I thought this plastic thing would have been attached, to be honest.
Let's go straight through.
It just falls.
Oh yeah. I know.
The knife that matches your set.
Can you bring out? I flattered this on. I was like, "Alan, what's on my head?" Wrap up warm. Stand next to the barbecue with a beer.
Eating ribs and
That
chicken.
was the demo of sugar, please.
Where is it? Ice covered.
Yeah, possibly. It's in the tub. We'll get some pepper on the onions. I did black pepper.
When he said it was in a tub, I thought you meant you'd empty it into a tub.
No, some salt.
You've literally just put the bag into a tub.
Yeah. Some brown sugar on these onions. There we go. I can go back. Thank you. Let's get these ribs on the barbecue. These are going direct heat now. And I'm going to keep turning them over as they start warming up. Right, and then I can take that. You can give that a quick wash for us and then bring it back. Thank you.
There's too much walking.
Get me bread. So I couldn't get brioche for this big enough in any of the shops. So we've gone the next best thing, which is a tiger loaf. Slice this all the way down. There we go. This is going to get toasted as well, and the ribs are going to go on this. So there's the back and there's one side. That's ready. Lovely. Now this is where I start building the sauce layer up on the ribs. I haven't got my brush, so I need a spoon. I'll use a spoon. I'll just spread them with sauce. I have to turn them over constantly whilst they're on direct heat.
With tongs.
With tongs, because these are hot.
Not your hands.
You just constantly keep them moving so they don't burn or catch. I'm just enhancing that sauce profile, that flavour. I'm just building up the stickiness and the sauciness. And all that awesome flavour. As that sauce caramelises each time.
Flip the chicken back over.
Chicken's back over here. It's going to be awesome. Everyone that's here watching as well, thank you by the way. I appreciate you all hanging out and watching the cooking stream. Hope you're not getting too hungry. Don't put about a quarter of water. Hot please, Josh.
Hot water?
Yeah.
Not boiling?
Yeah, because some of the lamb doesn't dry out. There's a bit of moisture in here, but I would like a bit more. Right, onions are nearly there, so we'll set this to one side in a minute. Set them there. Put those over again. Try to keep them on the heat, but not too much to the point where they're going to burn.
Not enough hot water.
Yeah, just keep spreading that sauce on it.
Oh. Oh, do you have to put this? Do you have to? Oh.
There you go.
So
There you go. Isn't it?
yes, yes I did. Sorry about that. I forgot about that. Not enough water. Warm butter. Warmed up my hands.
Trying to move things up. This barbecue's not really big enough for the amount of food I'm doing really, but
It is what it is.
it's alright.
It'll be better when you've got the big smoke, good standard
Once I've got my
smoker.
big smoker out here, it'll make things like this a lot easier. So I'm going to put them off, just off the heat for a bit. I'm going to shut the lid. And I'll just let them caramelise, let the sauce, let them warm up all the way through. Whilst that's happening, we'll prepare. In fact, we could sit this back before I shut the lid. Let's toast this. This is toasted now.
Somewhere.
Some car doing it. There you go. Let's take that off for a second. We'll get our bun toasted. Let's toast our buns. And then once this is toasted, I'm going to spread a little sauce on that. I'm going to put a couple of leaves of baby gem lettuce.
Oops, so you put it on the barbecue.
And some barbecue, yeah. Going to be the ultimate barbecue rib sandwich. I'm hoping to get the ribs just right so we just side them bones out. We'll see. If not, it'll be shredded. But
Could be close.
yeah, we shall find out soon enough.
Oh, he's licking some butter off the floor.
Kelftico lamb is just put one away right.
You seeing this?
Let's turn it around that way. That way.
He's butter on the floor.
Is it somebody's licking up?
Licking the floor.
There's a bit of tinfoil on the floor.
Covered
The
it
butter on that came off the ribs and dog is having a fantastic time.
in the floor.
Licking the floor. So that's it. That's that. Lightly toasted.
A bit more toasted around the edges.
Put the ribs there. That's just about there, roughly. Just sort of off the heat just for a few minutes whilst we sort this out. Onions come back on.
He's still licking the floor.
Finished. Barney, you can move. Dog.
He's looking for.
He's like, I like this tinfoil.
Tinfoil is like clean.
So we're gonna have a little bit of barbecue sauce on both sides. Spread it out. Just a touch. Maybe a little more like that. That's a touch, but that's just being tight.
We love some sauce,
Love some sauce.
especially this sauce.
You can mix it up, play about with different flavours as well. You don't have to use the same sauce I'm using. Mix it up a bit, play about. So once I get baby down like this, cut the end off. Like that. I'll put a few leaves of this. Just give it a bit of extra depth. And that's what when you're cooking things, when it's the same principle when you're making burgers, right? Do this in advance. Toast your buns, get your buns ready. Makes it 10 times easier.
So
When your burgers are coming off the heat and the burgers are ready, instead of going, oh, I've got toasted buns on and you're overcook your burgers. Toast it first, have it ready, have the sauce, look, layer it up, put whatever you're going to put on it. On it. Right, I think it's time. I'm going to take a quick smoke break. I'm just going to switch to my Be Right Back screen. And I should be back in 5 minutes. And we'll carry on with these ribs. Don't go anywhere. Right, we're live, we're back. We're back in action. So, switch hats. Just because I could. No other reason. I am now a pirate.
with hair.
And I have hair all of a sudden, yeah. The things are cooking away nicely. At the minute, ribs are getting there, lamb's getting there, chicken's getting there, so it shouldn't be too much longer. Let me pull up a seat.
Might as well wrap this down.
I'm going to sit like this for a minute. So, if you're going to get us a little bowl, and I'll make the lime crema.
Bowl. What bowl? Anyway.
Just a small, like one of the glass ones. So we're going to make the jerk chicken wraps. We've got the pico de gallo, the salsa. Hair, please. And we've got, it's not actually hair though, so it's alright. And then we're going to do a lime and coriander. Well, it's a crema, but you can't get crema with it, so we're doing it with sour cream and lime. So it's the same sort of thing, but not. Keeping these ribs. I keep turning the ribs nice and regularly. Keep layering on the sauce.
Like I said, sauce in the chat.
This is hair, man. It's weird having hair. I can't get used to it. I keep having to like flick it out the way because I don't know what to do with it.
Very long hair.
Not just any hair. Other than on my chin, I'm not used to it. So, sour cream. No, let me spoon, please. And again, I'll take another lime. And just start to cut in it. Just to grab us a bit more water for this lamb. Starting up a little bit. We'll move it onto the direct heat. So we're going to turn this lamb over. Actually, you know, let's flip it over on the other side of it. And my assistant's just going to go and grab me some barbecue's not really big enough for what I'm trying to achieve here. Got so many things on the go.
over the grease proof.
It'll helps hold the juice with it and it'll soak through.
Ah, it'll keep the water lasting longer. Like,
So I've just added half a cup of water to the lamb. Just spoon. So we're going to, with the creamer.
no, it's okay.
So all that. So we'll just go. Oh, how many? That's 300 ml. So about 150 ml sour cream. Put in the fridge. The juice of a lime. Oh, I dropped one. I missed the bin. And then again, a little bit of coriander. Because if I didn't mention earlier, I love coriander.
And thyme,
And thyme.
which is also there.
Finally chopped as much as I can. Chop much bounce about it. To stop that, I could put a cloth underneath. But you know. This is to go with the jerk chicken
Take off
wraps.
the plastic thing.
If you wanted it. It's just an optional extra. Just to give it a little bit of extra depth. I'm going to add one spring onion as well. Which, again, that's not something they throw me in a creamer, but the lime, the sour cream. Just a little bit. Spring onion. Finely chopped. Here it goes. So, mix it up. So that's just to drizzle a little touch over the jerk chicken with the salsa. Then we'll flip these with over again. Bless you, Barney. There we go. Ribs are getting close now. So hungry. Yeah, that's fine. I've got a dishwasher. Don't need to wash up. Alright, I've got a couple of corn cobs which I'm going to finish on the barbecue as well. Because
I like eating corn on a cob.
I love barbecue corn cobs. They're just
And corn juice all over the top. You just why did I think I meant like? Why did I think you meant like down the middle, so there'd be like half of each?
I have no idea.
I just thought. So then you get half the corn.
Bit of salt. And I think we're getting somewhere now. So I think I'm in the fridge. Yeah, I'm going to do the ribs now. Ribs, all of them fine. That sauce caramelised nicely. Fill up all them layers of sauce. I see the bones starting to poke out the end, which means that I should be able to pull them out soon. Hopefully, let's try one. Not yet.
Getting closer, I reckon.
Put them there. Get this shut again, just for a minute. Have another swig of beer. So I'm just waiting for things now, really.
Then we eat. Then we feast.
I'll get some of this stuff taken away. That's off the fridge. Food everywhere. The big question is, are the rib bones going to slide out or not? That is the question.
Mm-hmm. I reckon,
Yeah, no, yeah, she's got to go to work, but
I reckon they might not.
that's for you.
I reckon they might not be as tender because they've been smoked and then like fat packed.
Yeah, we'll see. I might maybe with the ribs, it might be better warming them back up in the foil and then finishing them off like this, but we'll see. Lessons learned. Every day is a school, you're still learning. Even no matter how long you're cooking for, you're always learning, always changing things, always adapting.
I don't even care if the bones still on the sandwich, I'll still eat it.
So you can just think that way, might as well spin them too.
Can I just pour the water out here? Not like right here.
Yeah,
In the garden.
yeah. Let's see how it's supposed to go. Alright. The lamb, I've got to say, the potatoes is looking fine.
What are we doing with these sweet potatoes? I don't know what to do with them. They look really good. Ribs looking good.
The ribs and the lamb and the chicken is all looking awesome. That chicken is probably nearly ready actually, so let's have a look. Let's get the wraps out. So, we've got a couple of wraps and we're going to put them here. One side. Well, how many are making? Let's make 3. We're going to want a little bit of shredded lettuce to go with them.
Don't forget it close. Shred the lettuce.
This hair is annoying. It's driving me mad.
Don't forget your other hat.
Go get the cab roll. We're going to change hats. The hair's driving me insane. So, we'll do some shredded lettuce. Which one do you really watch? Just shipping out and do really thin. A couple of leaves. And that bowl's on one side.
Got your hat. And you're ready.
Get it nice and thin.
I'll switch your hats for you. There you go.
Hats are changing. Just new hat, no hair. Take that in for stuff.
No, okay. Bye.
Some shredded
Stop
lettuce.
licking things for your mate. No more putting on it.
We've got lettuce, salsa, lime crema. That's for the chicken. Onions for the ribs. Corn. Then the lamb has already got cherry tomatoes, peppers, potatoes, all the herbs in there with the cooking away nicely. Ribs are cooking away. It's all cooking away lovely, guys. It all smells amazing. If only I could share the smells with you, it'd be awesome. Right. A couple of birds actually here. I'm gonna chop up. Let's chop up two and we'll add them to the salsa, get a bit of heat. That can go in the fridge. These birds actually sliced up nice and thin. You know how much Mikey's he loves a bit of chili. Now there was chilies in with the jerk seasoning and that anyway. And I actually poked a few chilies into the chicken as well. But
Make it even worse.
it's kind of a bit less heat. The lime crema will actually that'll tone down the heat, so you want something to
Make sure you can still taste the heat.
just finely chop a few of them chilies. We'll pop them in there. We'll mix them in with that salsa. Let's have a look. We'll pico de gallo. Whatever you want to call it. Many different names. Give it just. Oh. I can eat just that whole bowl of that. It's a nice bit of heat as well. It's actually quite a lot of heat. Oh. Hot, hot, hot. Spin this around. Oh, hot, hot. I did have a coffee. Well, this is exactly easy.
It's very smooth.
There we go.
What do you do?
This chicken is looking ready.
How do you chop it? So the chicken still dry out because it's getting to that point where it's not far away. I'm going to take a sheet of grease scoop. I've lost something. I'll go wash the scoop and then grab the chicken. Which, if you see an area at the back where I just sort of like flat top almost. Pop that in there. I'm going to wrap it up in the grease. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's give it a little bit of beer. Chicken and beer. Why not? Where you get the chicken from?
I'm going to wrap this up. Second sheet of greaseproof.
I'll just put that on.
There we go, and then we'll pop that back on. The greaseproof won't start there, but that's okay. Settings are dirty. Someone's caught a little bit. Be alright. Be alright. Can I wonder if them bones are going to come out yet. I don't know, you know. Not quite.
Good.
They do taste good though.
I don't know if you're just snacking on a rope.
I was just doing a test. We'll see if we can get the bones out with them yet.
Was that bone then we came up?
Right, last layer of sauce. Let's get it.
I would have to wash the spoon again, aren't I?
No.
Oh god, I just washed it like 7 times.
It's the last layer of sauce going on now. I'm not quite sure I'm going to be able to pull the bones out. Probably should have put them on for 45 minutes maybe in the foil and then gone for the finishing them off with the glaze.
Because we're not used to getting
Well,
the smoke and stuff, really. Like,
we'll see how it goes.
we've done it like
That's like how we would do it at festivals, but we at festivals we take it straight out the smoke.
Yeah, it's the cooling down and then reheating. It's throwing the timings out a little bit, but get them onions back on, finish them off, get them hot. This barbecue salmon is going to be ready soon.
I've been waiting.
A bit of pepper on this corn.
Have you put them on the barbecue yet?
No, I'm going to put them on now. Get this corn over here. Got 3 of them there. 1 of them here. Let's get these onions finished off. I don't know if you can see me over at the barbecue or not. I know you can hear me.
You can see it just about, but not your full.
Yeah.
Like,
Come down like this. You can see me.
hold on. No, it doesn't really do much difference.
I'm going to come over here. Switch these around.
Just take them off.
Let's get these ribs off. Look at them. They look charred, but they're not. That's just all that's the barbecue sauce. It's all it's all caramelised. Let's see if we get the bones out. There's 1 bone. See, yeah, I should have finished them off longer because normally you can just slide the bones out. So there's a little bowl of water to do your fingers.
That one.
So what I'm going to do is just chop the bones. We'll chop the meat up.
What are we getting?
Give me a little bowl of water.
Okay. Cold.
Warm, just from your hands.
Warm.
I did catch a little bit of mine actually. Comes off the bone nice and clean. Lovely.
What?
Stop bone out. Again.
You know, they can barely see it because you've got your back turned to them,
Sorry.
remember?
No, I'll keep doing that. Take all them bones out. Get that bit on there. Pile all the shrimp meat on.
Did you bone the other one yet? No.
Not yet.
Take 1 piece of that one so we can taste.
You want to taste it because you have the whole
I'll have the whole sandwich off.
the whole barbecue sandwich in a second. Right?
Oh, thank you.
Not the whole sandwich. but
Thanks. You've said it out.
Big God that we bones in the slide out as they would normally, but
Still.
it is what it is. It's with the whole cooling down and heating back up again. I should have heated back up in the foil, I think, first, but it is what it is.
I think that lamb needs any more water yet. Probably not.
Might need to turn it down over. Go back to this.
Do go on.
Let's hit these ones as well. You can pull out pretty well. Just a teeny bit longer in the foil would have been ideal.
There you go. Corn's flipped.
It's so
I
hot.
think you need to move that back one now, it's not getting much heat. I'll move it.
Use the knife to hold them down.
I'll move this one over here because it doesn't get much heat
Okay.
where it was. Just heat around a little bit. There you go.
Laying this off.
looks like one hell of a sandwich.
It is one hell of a sandwich.
It's my kind of sandwich.
Loads of meat.
Some barbecue sauce,
Barbecue, yeah.
some caramelised onions.
It's too hot, but...
Oh! Oh! When it's too hot for you, I ain't even good to touch it.
And the buns are coming out clean. But just needed that tiny, a little bit longer just so I could pull them out in one. But
Ooh.
all good. Look at all the meat going on this. It's like,
So this is the first sandwich.
here's what keeps us going whilst we're waiting for the rest.
I mean, if you insist.
I've cut most of the meat off, but
Oh yeah.
they are some good ribs. No dog. I'm going to wash my hands. Onward now. That's a bit hot, but we'll be alright. Caramelised onions, look at that. This is what you call a sandwich, guys. This is
what I mean when I ask for a sandwich.
This is how you start your day.
It's the first thing we've eaten today. Steve, going for the chicken wraps. Oh.
Come on. Come on, ribs on it nicely. Put one down this end. That's alright as well.
Put the chicken.
And split the chicken over it and put it down. Let's get this lid shut.
And eat the rib sandwich.
Right. Here it is.
Do we need to cut it into 2 or 3?
Here it is, guys. Our barbecue rib sandwich. Look at this. Look at that.
Right.
Let's get a photo off Josh as well. Send this here. Gotta get a good photo, haven't we?
You got him. There we go.
Let's go that way, maybe. There we go.
And then just clip
I have to get a photo. Looks alright, doesn't it? Let's cut it up and let's see how it is.
How many are we cutting it into?
So,
I'm sure when you cut it into quite a few pieces, it makes sense too.
I apologise, I've got my back to you at the minute.
We need to cut the sandwich.
I can't cut facing the other way.
That last bit didn't go well.
No.
Right. What bit are you
Here we are.
I'm off in the middle bit too.
Now I've cut it all up. Look at that.
Can we eat this now?
You can eat it, Josh, yeah.
Oh. Oh.
That is good. Right, barbecue still sitting at 300. The chicken's nearly ready. We're finishing it off. I'll grab a plate and put it onto a plate and take the balls and stuff like that. We're going to finish that. Barbecue,
That's amazing.
beer,
We're winning. This is what you need for your hangover at the minute, Cole. Okay. Couple of meat in there. Oh.
No, but the meat that used to be in the stomach
Yeah.
when it drops.
Well, normally I'd prefer it on toasted brioche, but I could only piss with the coffee you've got, and I couldn't get brioche, so. The dog's over the moon because I keep dropping bits out my sandwich. Oh, sorry,
Coming
guys.
through.
Let's drop some on him as well. Here you go.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, motherfucker.
Oh, I see the notification then before it actually played. I thought it was something to do with the light because I'm outside. Moving away, grab a plate. Yeah, look at this, look at this face. This is how you know when someone's enjoyed it. Just look at the camera. Just look at the camera. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Look at his face. You got food like, wait, with cheeks. Put one on a plate.
And in my belly.
There you go, yeah. It's gonna be hard work eating all this food today.
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. Right, I'm going to take these few things into the kitchen and clean up a little bit. And then we'll go chicken next. Right, I'm back. Just had to quickly wash my chopping board. My knife and stuff because they were full of barbecue sauce. But we are back. Let's have a look, see what we're going. Sharp. Let's move this pan away, don't need this anymore. Ooh, it's you feel your finger all right, and then you get gusts of wind, and it's bloody freezing. Right, that chicken's still a couple of minutes away. Have you? Oh, fuck's sake. I think I've still got it downloaded actually. I can't remember. Destiny on the PC. That was on my PlayStation yesterday, so I'll go and buy it. But well, if Bob's got 2 graphics cards there, and I've got mine and yours. Which is shame that they're not the same graphics card, because otherwise you could have put them in Crossfire.
What makes graphic card? Would that be compatible with my PC?
That's where you got yours from. Bob's got it. It's the same as what you've got, pretty much, so you can play Destiny and stuff like that. You just can't play new games. Yeah, I don't know, so it's looking, well, it's not confirmed by Bungie yet, but it's coming this year, cross-play. They said possibly next season, which is in 9 days, but it might not be. It's not 100% and it's going to be possibly coming to Destiny. I don't know. I think I'll play it now and then, but I don't want to go down that rabbit hole of just playing Destiny again. And I won't be streaming Destiny because it's not in my category of games that I normally stream, but I will play when other people are online. That beard's been going down far too easily. I should have said to Bob when he came, because he had an Nvidia graphics card, he needs to completely uninstall all of the drivers that he had before and then install his AMD ones. But we'll see how he gets on. I don't know what parts he's got off Ben. Has he got motherboard and stuff in there? I don't think he had enough RAM, did he, in that PC spec that he sent us earlier? I'm not sure. But we'll see. Right, it's chicken time. Am I in?
Not quite chicken time.
Not quite. I reckon another 5 minutes or so. Long enough for me to have a quick smoke and a chat.
Oh my god.
And we'll
That is very busy.
just got a can of pepper out the fridge. So who's hungry then?
Me.
In chat. And who's enjoyed the stream so far? Any ideas what you'd like to see next time? Things you might want to change? Do it, Mike, do it.
What? And some rib sandwich.
Some ribs and some chicken.
Possibly some lamb.
Mike doesn't really like lamb.
What?
He's not really a fan of lamb.
Depends what part of the lamb though.
Well, yeah, I think he's like you. So much you hate like the fat. You get like fat.
I don't really like pork chops, but I like pork ribs.
Yeah.
It's got the flavour, so I don't like the texture and fattiness.
That's what it is. The fattiness you don't like.
Mm.
I think a lot of people are like that. But a lot of people misconstrued lamb
like smoked
as fatty inside. But if it's cooked well, you don't get that.
I think that's why I like smoked food so much, because most of the time the fat all melts away.
Yeah, you mend the fat ends away and you get really moist, tender meat.
So I like the taste of that as well.
Yeah.
I just don't like the texture. It might just come across. Let him through, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Or he can let himself in through
I
the
am feeling the cold now, though, guys. Tell you what, I didn't really think this
Just. I mean, I was sitting out here for like 20 minutes trying to light the fire.
through.
Light, and I was like,
Yeah, so whenever I light any of my fires, I don't use barbecue lighters or anything of that nature, because it leaves like it puts. I don't like putting chemicals of any sorts
I mean,
in any of my barbecues.
so
So I'll show you right now what I use instead. You can get these from
local
B&M, Home Bargain, or you can get
local gardening shop.
just like for the cheaper versions, or you can go to like Screwfix or anywhere like that.
Just need a good clean.
And it's basically
Because it's still burnt.
a weed burner, and not as in you weed. Yeah, let's get high. Not the good weed.
Not the place that's legal in some countries, but not other countries. The devil's
What?
lettuce. Don't like it. In a wooden barbecue.
So this is my barbecue lighting tool.
You're in a wooden
So
shack.
dead simple. Just a little weed burner. Get that on your coals. Stop the button.
That could go very wrong.
I do still use like the chimney starters and stuff, but that's good for getting the. If you put a little bit of coal in the bottom of your chimney starter and then blast them with that, rather than having to use fire lighters or anything like that, and then put your other coals on top, the chimney starter will get going dead quick. And it's oh, just pass another beer, please. But I am a little bit chilly. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to stay slouched down enough for chatting, just while we're waiting for this food to finish off. Been going for what, 2 hours now. Isn't bad. I don't know if my cooking streams are too long. Maybe I need to do them shorter. I'm not sure. Hey, Cybergirl. Oh, Cyber, you just missed the ribs, the barbecue rib sandwich. I'm just waiting now on the jerk chicken and my Kelftico lamb. Just bring that plate out and I'll show you this. So there's smoked barbecue ribs on my smoker, my big bad boy smoker. And then overnight, I finished it off with on the direct heat on the barbecue behind me. I don't know if you can see it, just there. What? That. Pork, baby back ribs, baby gem lettuce, caramelised onions, and some barbecue sauce. Yeah, you haven't missed it all. So I'm still just waiting now on the Kelftico lamb's cooking away. And my jerk chicken is there. So I brined the chicken yesterday and I smoked it all on the smoker. And then backpacked, cooled it down, and I'm finishing it off on the barbecue. But I haven't got my smoker here yet, so because my main smoker trailer is far too big to get in my house.
Oh, definitely.
It'd take up someone's entire driveway. It's that big. Well, it does. It takes up my mum's entire driveway. So I'm going to be bringing a vertical smoker here at some point, but I just haven't got around to it yet. It's got all the welding and stuff I need to do because it's actually recovered parts from a smoker I previously crashed.
Well, yeah.
Oh, the dog is hella confused. He doesn't know what the hell we're doing outside in this weather. But I've got a little barbecue shelter here, so I've got a little roof and a little shelter, but I'm still open down and it's still damp and cold.
You can get a bug.
Like, eventually this wooden top here, I'm going to get some nice like either stone or granite floor tiles, and it's going to get tiled. It'll be like a proper worktop. This is my ongoing project at the minute. And then over there is my bar area, which I need to redo, which was a treehouse / bar on a decked area over there, but still in progress. I know, but it's barbecue food. That's my favourite type of food. So I did indoors cooking last time, so I thought I'd do outdoors this time. But
we should have probably waited till it's warmer.
Well, I probably should have waited till it was warmer.
But then again, sometimes it's never
I
warmer.
don't think I'll be without smoke. That's just my breath.
Sometimes it's never warmer.
I mean, it's cold and it's windy, but it's dry. So, I mean, at least it's not pissing it down. Although I have got a roof over me still outside, but it's still not nice when you're going back and forth in the rain. It's 10 o'clock, actually. I don't know if you can hear that back. I know, yeah, true. It could change any minute, like.
What time have we got a roof?
But barbecue's still sitting nicely. Don't
Like, throw your damn frisbee.
really put the light everywhere.
Oh no.
The dog's like, oh, we're outside, then you've got to play with me. He's got his frisbee, he absolutely loves it. He managed to pick it up that time. He can't normally pick it up off the floor. Normally, once it goes flat, he can't pick it back up.
Go, grab it.
Now he's just destroying the frisbee.
You just choose that.
How have you been, Sarah? Have you been off this weekend? Have you been working? Been home? Just move the stool away. We've had a selection of hats on this stream as well, without channel points, just because it's cold outside, so I needed the hat on. So I started with my Viking hat, then I went the pirate hat, but the hair was driving me mad. So now we've got what I call the cowboy hat. Oh, it's got up to 350, but
That's perfect.
that's all good. You need to get warm, just warm your hands up on the barbecue.
Just don't touch it.
Just don't touch it, yeah. Don't touch it because you're burn, but... Oh, you're furloughed? Yeah, I'm on furlough as well.
You're technically working from home.
Yeah, I'm working from home, I'm streaming and I'm cooking. Man, I cook for a living, so this is like work, isn't it, really?
We get paid full wage for this.
Cake factories are essentially... Oh, yeah, we don't want to run out of cake. God damn, we can't run out of cake.
What?
Cake and biscuits. I think I prefer I think I like biscuits more than cake, but I do like cake as well.
I like savoury more than sweet. I'm more of a savoury person. I like pasties.
What's your preference? Would you go cakes, biscuits, or more of a savoury? I'd say I don't prefer. Yeah, I wouldn't say no to cake. Definitely.
Apart from my birthday cake.
See, if I open a pack of biscuits and have a cup of coffee or something, I'm the type of person, I'm going to eat the whole packet.
Especially if they're like hobnobs.
I envy these people that can just take like 2 biscuits with the brew and they just have them 2 biscuits and they're fine. No, if I open the packet, I'm eating the packet.
Especially if it's a packet of hobnobs. You love
Oh,
hobnobs.
chocolate hobnobs. Oh, that's my biscuit.
It's my piece of cake.
That's me.
And my birthday cake was really sweet.
Right, like, I think so stop chatting, get this chicken off. I reckon this chicken's good to go now. So,
Chicken time. Crispy.
a bit more water for that.
I'll be back in a second.
A little bit.
I know what you're doing now.
Quick, sort me that out. And the spuds. Spuds are done. The lamb's done as well, actually. So we get the lamb out first then. So right, Josh, this is done.
What?
This is done anyway. We can take this out. So, it'll be Mike, let Mike in. So we're going to get the lamb out now. So we've got lamb and we've got a selection of, and we've got potatoes, cherry tomatoes, all that sort of stuff. So well, let's try and present it nicely, shall we? So here's the lamb, I mean the potatoes and the veg, all done on the barbie. Hello, Mr. Thorne.
Hi, J Stream.
Yeah, Cybergirl, as you say, it wouldn't be a J stream without hearing Mikey T.
And there he is.
And here he is.
What do you want?
He's not. I'm not on Discord, but you can still hear him.
Wanted to like a pepper or something on the floor. I found.
Yeah, I don't know. So here he is. The
Yeah, I'll check the cooking streams. Are you ready? No, see.
Kelftico lamb, cherry tomatoes, peppers, and
I like
potatoes.
it upset up.
What? So, yeah, this is, as it's been mentioned many times, it's not a J stream without hearing Mikey T. So, that lamb.
Lamb.
That's weird.
Could be, is there? Like, yeah, on the table.
Brought some there.
Oh, dropped a bit of lamb. Yeah, buddy.
Honestly,
The dog's happy because I'm dropping food.
he doesn't even want it.
Yeah, that's a weird dog.
Right. There you go. But he was licking butter off the ground earlier.
That bit of foil was covered in butter.
So
So he was absolutely scoffing on.
Where is it? Thingy sandwich on the fire.
in here.
Oh, it's in the kitchen.
Maybe it's on fire over there.
That's what it's
Oh,
Dude, pick my fire.
oh, I got new street fire.
Oh, it smells awesome, by the way. I wish I could share the smells with you. He's gone straight for that rib sandwich.
It's filled with water. It works.
What is it? The water.
Give it to me. I'll do it. It's over here on the deck.
Oh, yeah, I can't use that thing.
You can see the nice bit of smoke really on that meat as well. That. Get it close up.
There you go.
Yeah.
Safety first.
Yeah, for anyone who's going to moan at it, they can see me.
Safety first.
Mikey T. There's the lamb and potatoes. You don't know if you know, am I?
Oh, yes. No, I'm not. That's really good. I might try that.
Try a bit of that, Josh.
But lamb.
Mm.
And
That's so good.
had a non-fatty bit.
Do you want bits like that? The lamb, the Kelftico lamb,
Hey, Cybergirl, sorry.
all cooked on the barbecue, smoked lamb. With
Looking on the stream, I can see it.
Here's the lamb. Chicken down next. Chicken next. Just corn. You want a bit of corn, Josh?
I mean, if you insist on not eating hard food. I also won't eat corn in public either.
You're hungry now.
We only eat corn in public.
Because I can't eat preferred food because it's half baked and it'll come out. So after you decide on it.
Oh,
So after you decide on it,
who stops that?
whoever made the pavement outside.
You can't play with the pavement. Your fault for headbutting.
Yeah, I thought we'd check me up.
Chicken, you're making chicken wrap.
It's already wrapped up now.
Chicken and newspaper wrap.
That's a bit crunch.
That's what I'm thought of.
I mean, you did cut it in half.
What's for this PC running by?
You got it going, yeah. Nice.
So what both graphics cards?
This one didn't come straight from here, from mine to yours.
No, we run it on first, isn't it? But your power supply, his power supply wouldn't work.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so he came and got my GPU, and now he's installing Destiny.
We like Destiny. I've been playing Destiny a little bit.
My mistake, it. He does that just because I was watching your stream as well.
Yeah.
I'm terrible at Destiny. I'm playing it with my mates.
You can't watch a cooking stream and not get hungry, so I have a go. It's like,
PlayStation.
so this is me smoked jerk chicken.
Played it from like
We
day one.
were trying to do a raid.
So I'm just going to cut this up. We're going to make our jerk chicken wraps.
Yes, we were trying to do it with 3 of us. And all of 2 of us have only just started.
So let's take the
I got like 50 dollars and we didn't even finish it.
Oh,
Yeah,
off the bone. Look at that. Just not pulling away.
Is it
Falling off the
only like
bone.
chicken.
So tender.
very complicated?
Chicken. Oh my god, that smells amazing.
I can't smell it, they said my nose is frozen.
Give me some chicken.
You can get some.
Give me the chicken.
Give me chicken.
Give me the chicken. I'm not that you know, give me the chicken.
So,
Oh, why is it not giving me any chicken?
Oh. Staying here.
that chicken is so tender.
I'll just sit on the bar.
Oh, it smells good. You get the smoky colour in there as well.
Yeah. So,
I'll just stand in the background and go, and ah. Ooh.
the legs are the best bit of me. I think the legs are my favourite. I prefer the dark meat of the chicken all day long.
I'm having a great time over
I
it.
like a bit of breast, mate.
Yeah, not so much the chicken though.
Yeah.
Can I have one of these pieces of corn? You offered me one and they never gave
Yes.
me one. Yeah, there it is. It's quite hot.
You need to butter that flipper as well, don't you?
Oh,
Any butter.
it's in the house.
All the way.
Well, that's what I was going to finish it off with butter, and then you were being impatient.
Yes. Correct. I want myself some corn.
Just like mold.
Oh yeah, it is that kind of weather, isn't it?
Is that like the hot wine?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna put some salt on it. On me corn.
I should make a mold cider or something.
Is it for you?
I've only ever tried one more time out. It was in the pub, and it wasn't great.
But
But
when I made it for my house one,
oh yeah, yeah,
I drank
yeah.
pretty much all of it.
yeah.
And I was in an absolute state next day.
I can't imagine why. There wasn't a lot of alcohol consumed that day.
It's funny when I opened my blinds and just looked at the garden and then just shut the light.
That's every pub when you have people around, and it's like it's the next day.
Yeah.
You're not a fan of meat? Oh, yeah. I mean, there is some lettuce. and a sauce.
That grass is quite long. I'm quite a roof. Ooh.
How did I get drawn into Destiny again?
I don't know, it sort of sucked me in as well.
What's it about?
I mean, it's a free game.
I said you'd never play it in a million years, and then you just popped in and went, oh, I'll have a go.
That did happen.
Why did you have to wrap the chicken? What was the reason behind that?
It was just because it was starting to dry out. Cut it down there, so I just keep that bit of moisture in.
Jim, just top tips.
Yeah, just wrap it up and finish it off because at a couple more degrees, they're going to start to stall. So wraps, wrap time.
The oil and stuff.
You're going to rap about chicken. This should be interesting.
No. So we're gonna go
Spit some.
spit some lyrics. Lime crema.
Boxing.
Oh, I've lost a spoon. I'll be right, taking that out of there.
Spit some bars, I told him.
Let's get some of that salsa in there. Let's get some of this chicken. Before I wrap it up, I should probably try and get it closed up as well, shouldn't we? A little bit of lettuce, just
Choking rabbit food.
yeah. So here we go. That is the jerk chicken wrap. Who wants the first wrap?
I don't know if I can eat a full wrap, I'm not even hungry.
No.
Hey.
try some chicken.
Get Mike a plate soon. Put some chicken on the plate for Mike.
Oh. Thanks for the wrap, I guess. I'm gonna get a plate.
I'm gonna make one for me.
We're watching you on the screen.
We'll need a fork as well, Josh.
I was one given a wrap.
So did you not want a wrap?
Oh, let's see what he's doing.
Sauce it.
Look up jelly in it.
And there we have it, guys.
Aaron,
A little bit of roasted corn as well. Oh, let's top it off.
whoa.
There, all the food's done.
Oh my god. Give me a rub
Thank you.
potato. Quick.
You definitely have to know
Can I have one of these?
Yeah, take them.
I got a mouthful of chilies.
Oh my god.
What's that chicken?
Right. Hey, Raid!
Did I get a cold?
Raid coming in right at the end. Who's raiding? Pointless Adam coming in with 2 raiders. Thank you very much, my man. It was these have come in right at the end. I'm afraid. Literally, you've missed me making all the food. I'm just about to eat it all. We've just made barbecue Kelftico lamb with potatoes and hair and it all on the barbecue. And then we made smoked jerk chicken with pico de gallo, lime crema, and a little bit of lettuce. I'll get a photo over here for you. Now I'll make another one. So got lime and coriander crema, pico de gallo,
Do you know my
a
dad?
bit of extra chili, smoked jerk chicken.
I think you might have mentioned it.
And then,
That chicken's wonderful.
so I brined the chicken first so to try and stop it drying out as much because I was had to double cook it, but it just adds a bit of extra depth to it as well. Oh, that is awesome. It'll be right there. There's plenty. Come on round. Although it might be a little bit cold by the time you get here. It's just a short journey, Mama.
Where's Mama Lou?
Over the state.
There's a little jelly.
What? It might be freezing cold here. What we've done it, guys. We've got barbecue food, lots of stuff. We've got beer.
How do you feel about coriander?
I love coriander. Just in case you didn't know, coriander is one of my favourites. I might have mentioned it.
Once or twice.
Yeah, it'd be fine. I mean, I try and not eat it all. No, actually, don't, Mama. You won't make it. 16 hours. This will be gone.
I wasn't hungry, let's say that. I thought the food was later, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought it was like 6ish, to be fair, but
It was 4ish.
yeah,
2 hours ahead of schedule.
yeah. I was behind schedule when it started, but then ahead by the time I finished. But
Mission complete. Task failed successfully.
it was damn. Alright, guys, hang tight. I am gonna pop inside there quick. I'm gonna be just chatting the stream. I'll be back in a second.
God. I miss my mouth. I don't know how to stand it. I watched it on your first day.
Did he put